everybody. My name is Casey Melnick, and I'm with Lake Washington Institute of Technology. And I'm really sorry that we couldn't be back together in person this year, but excited to give you some updates nonetheless. So for those of you unfamiliar with LW Tech, Lake Washington Institute of Technology is one of the technical and community colleges in the state within the system of the community technical college system. As such, we have a mission to prepare students for today's careers and tomorrow's opportunities. I like to think of that as us being the school for people who learn by doing. So as you are working with students who are really tactile learners, who need that experiential learning, we can be a great opportunity for students to gain those hands-on skills, then lead to employment within the area, that lead to a living wage, that lead to skill sets that will lead to promotions and other really, really great jobs within the community. We do this in a couple different ways. The first of which is applied learning. All of our hands-on skills-based curriculums are built in partnership with local industry. Every program we offer operates with an advisory board with members of local businesses. That can be small mom and pop shops. That can be a local business, kind of like Amazon, right? These really big global industries that are headquartered here in the Seattle area. So we know that those curriculums meet current workforce needs because we're asking those employers what somebody has to know. We offer 4-year options. We know that students are able to get jobs with these 2-year associate degrees and with even shorter professional certificates in certain areas. But we also know that as students want a promotion, as they want the raise, as they want to continue their career, they may need that 4-year bachelor's to start getting those leadership roles. As such, we have 10 different options with more coming every day. Lastly, we believe in a community of belonging. We really believe in building an inclusive community on campus that helps students find their own success, whatever that might be for them. We can do that by creating an environment where they feel safe, where they feel comfortable, where they feel like they belong, so that they can learn their school, learn their lessons, and learn their skill set even better. We have a lot of different areas where students can find their expertise. We have more than 40 areas of studies between 7 different schools and then 4 programs that don't necessarily fit into one of those categories. That's things like the School of Business, the School of Design and Applied Arts, Engineering, Science and Math, Health Sciences, Information Technology, Manufacturing, School of Transportation Technology, and then some of those individual programs, things like Culinary Arts, Baking Arts, Environmental Horticulture, and Early Childhood Education. We're located in Kirkland, and even if we're not able to do the large group visits like we used to, like those events that we're hopeful to do again in the future, you can go to lwtech.edu/visit and still find a lot of online options, whether that is an info session, a brand new virtual campus tour option that we were able to get last year in the middle of the pandemic. So you can still explore campus, explore our options, and continue to talk to myself or anybody else in our admissions teams. In all of those different programs, you're going to find a lot of different options. We have high school diplomas on campus. We offer Running Start. We offer a fully accredited high school on campus in Lake Washington Technical Academy. So those students who might need a little bit different avenue for their education, this can be a great opportunity for them, even at that high school level. Post-high school, we offer short-term certificates that can be anywhere from 1 quarter up to about 5 quarters. We have the 2-year associate degrees, we have 4-year bachelor degrees, and we have direct transfer agreements with other institutions and with other universities. So students can do their 2-year degree at LW Tech and transfer into a bachelor's degree at another institution, or continue on into any of our bachelor degrees, which include things like applied management and entrepreneurship and female services education, behavioral healthcare, design, digital gaming and interactive media, dental hygiene, early childhood development, computing and software development, public health, and transportation, logistics, and supply chain management. So all of our programs really focus on those hands-on skill sets that students need to get that job today. All of those can be found at lwtech.edu/academics. So what are the major updates for this fall given COVID? As of right now, as of the time of recording, we are returning to campus fall 2021. There are going to be some different requirements. Vaccines will be required at all of the colleges in the state. There are certain medical or religious exemptions that students can apply for. Masks will be required at all times, everywhere on campus, and will be social distancing of 3 feet. So we do have some safety protocols in place, but we're excited to be able to provide that opportunity to come back to campus so that students can continue to get that hands-on education and build that community that we've all been missing so much the last year and a half. As far as our admissions process, everything has remained the same. We are still an open access technical college. The application is free. It is rolling admissions. We have several placement options now, so students can find out what is best for them, whether that is transferring previous college transcripts, reviewing a complete high school transcript that shows math and English, being able to take placement tests on campus. We have a lot of different options there so students can figure out what is the best means of placement for them. With our placement, it's never a matter of if a student can start college, it's a matter of where, right? So are we starting at English 101? Are we starting at English 99? Are we starting at a pre-calculus level? Do we need to go back to algebra? That's all that we're looking for there. Certain selective admissions programs do have additional application requirements. So if students are looking at some of those specific programs, there's not a lot of them on campus, but there are a few. If they do have questions about those, they can always reach out to our admissions team and we can help them with some of those additional requirements that might be prerequisites, a portfolio, something like that. After a student has applied and figured out their placement, all they have to do is meet with their advisor. That academic advisor will then build them an academic plan and help them register for their first quarter, as well as go over things like financial aid, other support services, things like disability support services or TRIO, meeting with other advisors on campus, getting them connected with the resources that they need to get started. All of this and more can be found at lw.edu/getstarted, the link at the bottom, including checklists for the application process for admissions. As you do have any questions, you can always reach out to me and I'm happy to come into classrooms virtually, in person later in the year, depending on how things are looking and what the different requirements are for your campus. You can reach me at casey.melnick@lwtech.edu or 425-576-5819. I look forward to seeing you all again.